So where did the idea for ConvergeCon come from? I'm here with Wendy Grace Niessen from ConvergeCon.ca, and I'm Kathy Bartoli from the IntimacyDojo.com. And Wendy, you're one of the founders of ConvergeCon. Where did the idea come from? Like, this is a lot of work, I know, to put a conference together. It's a huge amount of work and love and dedication.
It is a huge amount of work, and there just seemed to be a need for it. And then I say we as in me and my co-producer found ConvergeCon in United States, and she went.
Did such a great job with that conference. It was really fun.
It's amazing. It was amazing. And she went, and then I went with her, and the second time or third time, I think it was the third time, she went and was like, I want to do this in Canada. You should come see it. And then, like, where do we go? And I was like, okay. And like the second day we were at it, I was like, who's running the show? And she's like, that girl. And I was like, go talk to her. We should do this in Canada. Like, obviously, just like, it seems like Dia was an approachable person. And I was like, let's just imagine she is. Yeah. And we're going to go talk to her about it. So we just did.
Like, it's a lot of work. And yeah, I know Dee.
No idea what we're doing. We want to throw a conference like this in Canada. And she was like, oh, I can be a consultant. But, you know, like lots of things are different between the two countries. But she was really helpful with getting things going. So
I love that. I just want to, for anyone listening, if you hear a low kind of growly noise in the background, the puppy that Wendy is watching, the dog Wendy's watching, can't reach the treats and is making kind of grumbly noises about it in the background, just so you know what that noise is. Because I keep hearing it occasionally, and it's really cute. But if you don't know what it is, it's like, what's going on?
He is really cute, but he's very food motivated, so he's just like...
Cookies are very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you talked to Dee, you went to Catalyst, and you got inspired, and so you came back and you created this out of nothing.
Out of nothing, yeah. My co-producer had a co-worker who had put on conferences for science and mental health issues, and she asked, like, hey, do you want to help us? We're not going to make any money. It's going to be a lot of work. And she
what a great sales pitch.
And she agreed because she's amazing. We love you, Diane.
No, Diane's one of those quiet people in the background making sure everything works great. So
she gets up at the crack of dawn on the days the conference is happening, and she's down at the registration desk, and I'm just rubbing my eyes in there, and she's like, I already got this and this and this, and we're like, oh, thank God for you. Thank Goddess for you.
Yes. Well, I love how you make the environment very warm and welcoming. Like, most sex ed conferences are pretty, sex positive conferences are pretty welcoming, but maybe it's the Canadian, Vancouver traditional thing, or just the fact that you guys are, I've got to stop you saying you guys. I had a client earlier that kept saying you guys, and now I'm trying to eradicate it from my vocabulary. That you all are, you put so much love into it to create it. So
yeah, we really do, because I have a full-time job, and it's an extracurricular activity that some days I'm like, this is so much work, I can't do this. And then the conference comes, and we have these amazing conversations, and in the rooms you see these connections happening between people in Vancouver and in the United States, but also like just within your own community, people are talking, and you're like, this is it, this is what we're doing, we're connecting people, we're opening conversations up in a space that's safe to do it. And you see that happen, and it's like, okay, it's fuel to get to do it and keep going. So
I love it. Yeah. I think it's so important because there's so much bad information out there and uncaring information, and it just makes a lot of people feel like sexual connection and sexual information is inaccessible or unusable to them, and they feel like that your puppy with the cookies out of reach, and they're I don't know what to do. Whereas you're saying here, let's get people together and talk about it and normalize a lot of this. So really appreciate it. What are you most excited about for ConvergeCon's like a month away now? Like, sorry to be scared. Trigger warning.
No, it's a good thing, and I'm totally I'm aware that it's a month away, and I'm really excited to host Carol Queen.
Oh, I know, she's so amazing.
She was in it as soon as we kind of proposed it, and I know things are changing for her in her life, especially around the center there. But she's still agreed to come, and she's bringing Robert too.
It's
So
wonderful.
I'm just looking forward to having them in Vancouver and seeing how many people come because of her. I certainly like that. For me, that's the most exciting because she's like kind of a big deal, like a mentor slash like aspirational person. I
Yes,
think.
role model.
Yeah, a role model for a lot of the people in our community. So,
Yeah,
yeah, she's
that's
gonna come. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for it to just go really smoothly. We moved into a new location downtown at the SFU Harbor Center. So, working out the kinks there. Kinks.
oh, no pun intended.
Gotta touch.
Yeah.
And seeing how what it looks like and see how the flow is there. The other thing is that this year we actually now that I mentioned kink, we actually have a little bit more of a kink focused afternoon on Saturday that we're kind of spearheading with MVK, which is Metro Vancouver Kink.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Sarah is kind of going to have like a MVK Conquers Converge sort of kinky corner
How
thing.
fun. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. So look for that sort of. I think it's just for me. It's just that tiny bit of like two different communities coming together and supporting each other, and we're
Yeah.
going for a common goal. And there's a lot, like we might get people in to be like, here's how to tie a person up with this rope, but also just slip in some transformative justice workshop or communication or whatever, like I'm not saying there's not already communication or transformative justice happening within the community in
no,
Vancouver. That's
but
really everyone's working on it, but
yeah.
like maybe you wanted to learn about ropes, but then you didn't even know you wanted to learn about what X, Y, or Z, and then you get there and yay, we've opened another door. So
I love that. Yeah, there's so many things like in all different areas. Like you may be really well versed in one area, but I'm like, oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that I didn't know about that. Like I didn't know it existed. And like, tell me more. So I
yeah,
love that. So I think it's like 2 weeks left for the early bird tickets.
it is 2 weeks
Okay.
today, and then the ticket prices go up.
Yeah.
So get your tickets.
Yeah, so do not be like the dog you can hear in the background being very sad because the tickets are out of reach and inaccessible like the cookies for that dog. Get your
Right?
tickets right away. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, I really look forward to it. It's one of the most welcoming and like I feel like anyone could walk off the street and be welcomed and just like they could know nothing and just like no, let us show you. And it's just very fun and warm conference.
Yeah, we wanted to make it as accessible as possible to people on the street. I mean, I I know we have a lot of professionals, sex workers, and counselors, educators there, but we also wanted to make it accessible, like you're saying, for regular folks who just want to learn, who
Yeah.
just want to learn about different things. So we're like, open the door, come on in,
Nice.
and see
Nice.
what you like. Pick out what you like, and the schedule looks amazing. So I'm
That's
excited.
very exciting. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thanks for joining me so we can chat a little bit about this. And
no problem.
yeah, I'll see you in a month and give you a hug in person.
Oh, I can hardly wait, Kathy.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Thanks, Wendy.